Hi, I'm Alex, and I'd like to share a little bit more about why I'm applying to Columbia University for the Master of Science in Computer Science. I've always really enjoyed solving complex math problems and puzzles, tinkering with different technologies, and also learning foreign languages. So I'd really like to mend those three things together and study natural language processing. I want to dive into translation and speech technologies for assistive purposes so that I can help improve communication for people in all types of circumstances. I hope to be a part of this program for the academic rigor that it provides, but also the wide variety of course offerings related to human computer interaction, language technology, and speech and audio processing. I've been an enthusiastic and inquisitive learner for as long as I can remember, but especially during my 4 years at Skidmore College. Through an interdisciplinary approach, I was able to dabble in different passions throughout the STEM departments. After only my second semester there, I took a summer position as a research assistant to a chemistry professor where we studied quantum mechanics and employed computational models for analyzing tryptophan fluorescence. The following year, I joined a collaborative environment work group between the math and biology departments where I studied oscillation theory and developed a simple model for modeling the unique circadian rhythm of fruit flies. My favorite part of foreign language classes has always been studying the language rather than learning to speak it. I'm easily fascinated by our ability to communicate similar ideas, despite the variety of syntax, structure, and semantics across languages. And it wasn't until my senior year of college that I realized I could mend my passion for math and computer science with language to do something meaningful. I transitioned to research in the computer science department to begin my studies of NLP by looking at single morpheme translation in parallel bilingual corpora. And I was really excited to have landed in a space that combined my passion for language with all the skills that I had been developing in the previous 4 years of school. And that's something I'd really like to continue doing in my studies. I'm also really fascinated by the consequences of speech and translation technologies and would like to dive into the ethics of technologies and the impact that those things could have on our society. I feel really prepared to study NLP at Columbia. I graduated at the top of my class with degrees in both math and computer science, and also studied Spanish and self-instructional Arabic throughout my 4 years at Skidmore. In my junior year, I sought out a very challenging study abroad program in Budapest, Hungary, designed specifically for students in computer science and engineering. This program really allowed me to immerse myself in more challenging courses like network theory, app development, and computer vision applications, and also to learn from industry professionals. After graduation, I moved across the country to Seattle to begin my career as a software engineer at Liberty Mutual Insurance, and I've since joined an amazing team working on telematics mobile apps. While I love my job and the current work that I'm doing, I'm ready and eager to get back into the classroom to apply my skills and my passions for math and statistics, computer science, and language into a more specialized field that I think could be really impactful in the world. I'm excited to dive deep into statistical models and deep learning and bring those skills back to my job every day as I continue to learn and grow as both a student and a working professional. While at Skidmore, I was extremely active in the math and computer science communities. I became the head math tutor for incoming freshmen. I volunteered for the department a lot, peer graded homework for professors, and became the president of our Pi Mu Epsilon chapter. The math and computer science department is truly where I thrived during my 4 years of college, and I'm really excited to get back into a community again that is constantly striving to create, innovate, and collaborate. Although work and most of life has been remote for the past year or so, I stick by my belief that community building is extremely valuable in both the professional and academic settings, which is why I've been part of virtual social groups both at work and at home, and would absolutely be interested in those opportunities at Columbia as well. Outside of academia and work, I really enjoy snow sports, mosaic arts, volunteering with Big Brothers Big Sisters, and playing in a classical guitar ensemble. Columbia University is without a doubt the institution where I would like to continue my studies, and I'm so grateful for the Columbia Video Network for offering these programs for working professionals like myself. All things considered, I'm extremely excited by the opportunity to study NLP at Columbia University, and I'm confident that the skills and passion that I have for math, computer science, and languages will make me a great asset to the program this fall. Thank you so much for your time and consideration of my application.